wimpy whistle, if I may say so. Could we not do better than that? Anyway, two of America's largest rail companies, Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, have announced plans. It's a mega merger, and they're going to create America's first transcontinental freight railroad. The passenger service has been available since the 1800s. Now, it's been an American dream for well over a century, as you see in this season of HBO's The Gilded Age.
I have a vision. A railroad that will transform this country, and perhaps the world.
An illusory vision.
I want to connect all the major cities of America, to create a continuous line, from New York to Chicago, and then from Chicago to California, without 10 stops along the way. It can be done.
Perhaps. But you say it too easily. This will be a feat to rival Moses parting the Red Sea.
Well, in many ways it was, because it has taken so long. Joining me now, William Vantuono, the editor-in-chief of Railway Age. Why was this deal done? These two companies have been around a long time. Union Pacific is twice the size of the other. But why did they decide it had to be done?
Well, you have to go back in history, railroad history, of course. Railroad mergers have been taking place since, well, almost since the rail industry was started in the United States almost 200 years ago. Both Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern, their systems today are the result of many, many mergers.
Was there only an impetus for this particular one now? I guess is what I'm trying to understand.
Yes. I would say that the timing is right from a regulatory and a political standpoint. The railroads, as strong as they are and as healthy as they are, the reality is that they've been losing freight railroads. They've been losing market share to their competitors, to trucks, for many years. And it's thought that the best way to deliver better service, faster service, more seamless service is by merging, and also shareholder value.
You see, it makes sense in many ways, because whenever I'm traveling around this magnificent country, most of the rail traffic is on rail, freight traffic on rail. These massively long trains that seem to go on for hours in the middle of the night. And they own the track, of course, which is another issue for Amtrak, but that's a subject for a different day. So do you see a future for a growth in rail traffic?
Yes, I do. You know, growth has been talked about for quite some time, and the railroads are growing. There's been a lot of business development now. There's been a lot of industrial development. Railroads are actively pursuing new customers, but it's been a struggle. And the key is going to be providing the service that the shippers expect. As you know, we're in an age where if you're a consumer, and bear in mind that the railroads don't serve consumers directly. Okay, they provide the transportation for the raw materials in most cases, and in many cases also finished products like automobiles and industrial products. But the service has to be there. You know, as consumers, we can go online and we can order something from Amazon, and we know exactly when it's going to be shipped, and we know pretty much exactly when it's going to turn up. We know the price. We know how long it's going to take. Well, railroad customers don't necessarily have that luxury.
Right.
But this is what in these times, this is what we expect. Right. And the railroads have to get on board with that. And to do that, they have to be as seamless as possible.
We unfortunately, like the trains, are out of time. Thank you, sir. I'm grateful.